Is it an automatic with you that if you have 2 fouls in the first half, you're coming out?
It depends on the flows. I think this year I put Jordan back in the game with 2 fouls. Just depends on the flow of the game, the situation, how the team is playing, and whoever the guy is. I feel good about putting him in, but not necessarily. I mean, I'd say 75% of chance I'll keep him out the whole half, but it depends on the player.
There are certain players you think can play better with 2 fouls than others? Is that part
I think that's the case. Certain guys can play better with 2 fouls, but also you're trying to protect guys for the second half. And it depends on how the other team is playing, how they play. If they're an aggressive team off the dribble, you got to guard that's defending the guy that goes off the dribble. Or I'd be a little hesitant to put a guy back in. I think in Stokes' case, when he got 2 fouls, he's always a different player when he gets those fouls early. So I think for him, it's just staying aggressive, not getting consumed with, I wouldn't necessarily say how the game was officiated from his standpoint, but just how he's moving, how he's cutting, how guys are defending him. I think he needs to stay locked in from start to finish. Whether he's posting up or facing up, I didn't think he was as aggressive.
Why is he a different player with 2 fouls?
I think he starts thinking about it. And of course, as a player, you want to be on the floor. Now you're hesitant to play the game the way you're capable of playing. But I mean, you get 5 fouls, you got to stay aggressive. And when he's aggressive, we're a different team.
Stokes could be a different player with a couple early fouls. Is that how do you kind of get him to? Cause we've seen that a couple games, but how do you kind of get him to move past that? Or are there things that you can tell him, or things you can say in order to make him play aggressive when he does face some early adversity?
I just think you got to move past it. I mean, at some point, it's past the point of talking about it. It's more doing, and it's playing the game. Everybody gets fouls. It's moving your feet, being aggressive. They call a foul. They call a foul. The thing we talked to him about defensively, having great position early. When he's standing straight up, that's when in most cases he gets his foul. When he's aggressive, he's low, he's moving his feet, playing defense early, he's fine. But I think for him, it's part of the game. Just make the adjustments.
How do you get Jarnell to play better with 2 fouls on him?
Well, I just think you got to do it. I mean, that 5 fouls been a part of the game for years. It's just moving your feet, playing hard, competing. Defensively, doing his work early. Because he doesn't get a lot of offensive fouls, so that's not necessarily the case. I just think defensively, doing his work early, staying aggressive. Fouls are part of the game.